What if I told you all you needed was 10 seconds to hit a good golf shot? 10 seconds worth of practice, and that's it. Before we get into that 10-second practice routine, we have to cover one topic first, and that's your trail hand grip. I'm Ashley Null, aka the Grip Queen, and I've developed an extremely simple test to determine the exact placement of your trail hand. Your trail hand is responsible for the shape and all the characteristics of your swing. You can find my extremely simple test in the description below, so click the link down there, take the test, and we'll know the exact placement. Now, as promised, let's get into that 10-second practice routine. All you need to know is one simple thing to hit that one simple golf shot, which takes just under 1 second. So 10 seconds worth of work to hit that nice, crisp, clean golf shot, which takes under 1 second. There's no time in that 1 second to think about all the checkpoints in your swing. So I'll show you a very simple practice routine to help you take care of that, so that when you're over that golf ball, it's a free swing without thoughts, and you can just then get in sync with your target. So this very simple drill we'll be getting to after we discuss a little bit more about the trail hand grip. So for the trail hand grip, you have a couple different options. Your hand can be placed somewhere on the top, directly on the side, somewhere on the bottom. I've developed a system of thinking of your grip like a dial, turning it from 1 to 2 to 3. With those, you have little in-betweens. You've got 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, or 3. So what that looks like, here's the number 1 grip, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and 3. You're going to notice when you watch golf on TV that there is a variety of different grips being used. Scottie Scheffler, Rory McIlroy, they're on the top of the grip, slightly at about a 1.5. Tiger Woods, directly on the side at a 2. And you've got players like Zach Johnson and Jon Rahm, who are more under the club, around a 2.5 to 3 area, holding it more like so. So what we need to do is understand how to create the shape and the characteristics of the swing. And this one simple drill will roll everything all into one beautiful 10-second routine. So the routine is going to be this very simple drill, which is the open hand drill. So if you've tested to be, after you've taken my grip test in the description below, if you've tested to be a 1 or a 1.5, you're going to do the drill from this point of view. Hand on top like you're giving a high five. What you need to do is just swing, make swings with your hand on the top of the grip, maintaining it on the top. So right now it's on the top. When I get to here, it's on the top. When I get to here, I'm still on the top, 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 top throughout the swing. Let's say you've tested to be the number 2. You're going to put it directly on the side. And what you're going to do throughout your swing is keep your hand on the side, 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 side. And you've got the number 2.5 or the 3. You're going to put your hand on the bottom, keeping it on the bottom, 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 bottom the whole time. Now you can see how that's a different shape. Hand on top, brings the club back like this, the elbows up and behind like Rory McIlroy, and the shaft's a little more vertical. Hand on the side, taking it back, a little more tilted like Tiger Woods. Hand on the bottom, much flatter like Jon Rahm and Zach Johnson. So the shape that is correct for you is the one that matches your grip. So don't try to be someone who you are not. There are certain pros you should be trying to emulate, and you can see that now as I've just done that demonstration. Now on to the 10-second practice routine that's going to transform your game. So 10 seconds, all I need from you to do is before you hit it, is now doing the open hand drill with one other combination. It's called the continuous motion swings. So if I'm swinging back and forth, 3 of them, just 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you can step in and hit that shot. The reason I am doing them with my hand on top is because I'm a 1.5 on the grip test, so I'll be doing all my practice swings from the top. But if you test it to be a 2, you'll do all your practice swings with your hand on the side, just going back and forth 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Only goal, keeping it on the side the whole time. If you're the 2.5 or 3, bottom, 3 swings like so, okay? You get the point. So literally, that's probably even less than 10 seconds, guys. If it's all that it takes for you to hit a golf shot, totally worth it. We don't have time to grind on the range. We've got lives, we've got jobs, we've got travel, we've got kids, we've got family, we have commitments. So we don't always have that time to grind it on the range. This is a simple way to learn your swing, step in with no thoughts, just creating a feel, and go ahead and hit that golf shot. So here it goes. I'm doing my 3 swings. 1, keep my hand on top the whole time. 2, 3, and then I can step in, make sure my grip is on correctly, and then just go ahead and let it rip. Ooh, beautiful. Nice crunch on the golf ball, perfect contact. effortless, no thinking, just feeling. There's no time to think, guys. The golf swing is slightly under 1 second long. So we've got this thinking here, we're thinking a little bit here. Let the club go where it's gonna wanna go. The swing path will be slightly different for the 3 different grips. As you notice with the hand being on top, produces a little bit more of a downward path. Hand being on the side, more straight at the target. Hand on the bottom is gonna put the club slightly more out to the right. And that is okay. These things are very subtle with these grips, so nothing is gets you too far off and hitting the golf ball straight, because everything has matchups. So as long as you're doing the things that the pros are doing, you're matching your grip to the shape of your swing, you're gonna hit straight golf shots, because your arm, after you do your test, you're gonna learn that your arm wants to swing naturally a certain way where you have stability. So I did my test and I have my hand at the 1.5 and just make my swings. The club face is very, very quiet. Now if I went to that number 3 grip, just an example to show you, and I swing, the club face is more wobbly and it wants to close. So that's definitely not the grip for me. So the grip for me is exactly in this position. Even if I go too far this way, the club wants to kind of point up a little bit too much to the sky and get a little scoopy. So I do not want that. I want the quiet, stable hand. Then I get my swing shape with my 10-second drill here. That's all it takes is 10 seconds to a beautiful golf swing. Very effortless. Boom. Stepping in, no thinking, just feeling. Create the feel and go. Woo! Love that. Perfectly straight, simple feel. So it's that easy, guys. 10 seconds to hitting a very simple, sweet contact golf shot. So if you like this video, please subscribe, comment, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.